today's video we're going to take a look at the Guns N' Roses song, Patience. I got asked to do this one a month or two ago. I can't even remember who asked to do it, but it's one of them songs that I've meant to get round to doing. Now I'm doing this in standard tuning. The original record is tuned down half a step, and it's one of them songs where it appears that it should be simple, and when you start looking at the guitar tab, because there's two guitars, you've got slash soloing over it, there's a bit of finger picking in, and it almost appears like some kind of erratic song structure. You can get a bit bogged down in the mud with it, and kind of lose out of that. It should be fairly simple, just to strum. So we're looking at the easy way of doing it. If you learn the structure and the chords, then later on, if you wanted to add the solos in and stuff like that, you can do. Now the chords we need to know for this one are C, G, A, and D. And in the chorus we have an E minor, and we also have this D suspended 2, D, D suspended 4, and right at the end there's an F in there as well. So they are the chords that we need for this one. And if we start off with the intro again, it's kind of there's picking in there, but very straightforward. If we're just going to strum it, as you can see on the screen, we start off with C, G, A, and D. So we've got that. The G, the A, to D, and again C, G, to A, to D. Then we'll move to C, G, C, E minor, C, G, to D, D. So that's our introduction. So the first half of that intro is like the chords for the verse. The second half is really the chords for the chorus. Rhythmically, I'm kind of going. Like that. So the first verse is that chord progression again. So we've got that. Shed a tear 'cause I'm missing you, and I'm still alright to smile. Girl, I think about you every day now. And we add that little from D, day now, and then D suspended 2, which is taking this finger off. Back to D, D suspended 4, back to D, D suspended 2, D. It's really on that string it's going. Like that. Second half of the verse. Was a time when I wasn't sure, but you set my mind at ease. There is no doubt you're in my heart now. Like that. So that verse again. Shed a tear 'cause I'm missing you, and I'm still alright to smile. Girl, I think about you every day now. Was a time when I wasn't sure, but you set my mind at ease. There is no doubt you're in my heart now. As always, I've managed to get this all on one sheet. Link being in the description in the blog will take you through to that so that you can download it and save it. And it does make it a lot easier when it's all on one sheet of paper, as opposed to you've got the guitar tab, but we'll probably over about 8 pages. So chorus, again the chords for that is the second half of the intro, which we looked at. So said woman, take it slow, it'll work itself out fine. All we need is just a little patience. So go that again, so you had C, Said woman G, take it slow, it'll C, work itself out. E minor, fine. C, all we need is G, just a little D, patience. So all together that chorus. Said woman, take it slow, it'll work itself out fine. All we need is just a little patience. Said sugar, make it slow, it'll come together fine. All we need is just a little patience. Now this next bit, where it's all D, D suspended 2, D, D suspended 4, D, D suspended 2, D, 3 times, is just so some little things that can make the structure look slightly erratic, but we've got that down, up, down. Really 3 times. The word patience is whispered in the background. Verse 2 and chorus, same structure as before. Said yeah, honest days, 'cause I'd rather be alone. I can't have you right now, I'll wait here. Sometimes I get so tense, but I can't speed up time. But you know, love, there is more one decision. Chorus. Said woman, take it slow, it'll work itself out fine. All we need is just a little patience. Said sugar, take your time, 'cause the lights are shining bright. You and I have got what it is to make it, and we won't fake it. Then we come to the solo, fairly straightforward. We've got that, as you can see, the C, G, C, E minor bit, so you've got that. And again. Then we've got the so again, if you listen to the record, that last one's played really slowly again, adding to that feeling of that the structure's erratic. It isn't, but it can appear that way. We then have this little bit which I've called the bridge, and it's really right at the end of the song. And we could just go just a little patience, just a little patience. So we could till out and just D to G. The reason that I've put it short in, because you could have to go and put it on another piece of paper just to be doing the same thing over and over again, which seems a bit silly. If you wanted to be more accurate, and if you're a Guns N' Roses fan and you know every little inch of it, the more accurate way of doing it would be to go from a D to a D/F sharp to G. Sharp. Just a little patience. Just a little patience. So essentially you're going to be doing the D/F sharp to G 6 times. But continuing with that chord progression, again I've just wrote it out D to G. and it almost sounds like lyrically improvised. Possibly not, but it's just got that kind of feel about it. I've been walking the streets tonight, just trying to get it right. It's hard to see when there's so many around. They're stuck in the crowd, and the streets don't change their names. Ain't got time for the game, 'cause I need you. Yeah, 'cause I need you. Oh, the F need you. Oh, I need you. All the time. And then right at the end, finish on a D. Finger picking wise, I think he goes, which is a bit of an arpeggio if you think of D like that. He's going, I think he slides into the, so as always, thank you for watching, and I hope that helps you be able to play Patience by Guns N' Roses.